Sean here, no Dan this week, mate, for talkingfooty.com. Footy tips. Now this Friday night we have the Rabbitohs versus the Bulldogs. Friday afternoon actually. Rabbitohs versus the Bulldogs at ANZ Stadium. It's going to be a tight one. Rabbitohs have started to hit back form, but the Bulldogs aren't playing badly at all. I'm going to give this one to the Rabbits in a close one, but that's definitely a coin flip. Then we've got Knights versus the Broncos on a Friday night. Broncos on a Friday night, I know, shocked me as well. Broncos, they haven't really been belted yet this year. They've been playing pretty good. Newcastle have been up and down. They were up last week after a good second half against Canberra. Not the best first half though. I'd say Newcastle at home, good chance of taking the 2. And then also rounding out Friday night, Sea Eagles, Manly versus the Cowboys. Cowboys been very disappointing as they were last year, this time of year. Manly, they're going to be playing at Brookie. It's going to be tough. Friday night, crowd behind them. Good Friday crowd behind them. I reckon Manly's going to take this one. Saturday we have Dragons versus the Warriors at Win Jubilee. So obviously down in the Illawarra region. I think St George Illawarra, the Steelers, they're going to be too hot to handle. They were 3-0. Now they've been 0-3 in some tight ones. I reckon they're going to be too good for the Warriors. And Sharks versus the Roosters. Roosters are going to be filthy after losing last week. Cronulla not playing that well. Expect a cricket score. Pick the Roosters. Sunday we have Melbourne versus Canberra in Melbourne. Now Canberra actually have a pretty good record down in Melbourne. Not the best of records, but nobody really does in Melbourne. If I was a betting man, and I am, I'd take Melbourne. Come on. Let's not be stupid. On Monday, Easter Monday, we've got, first of all, at 4 o'clock, 2 form teams of the competition. You wouldn't be saying that earlier this year. Parramatta Eels versus the Tigers at ANZ Stadium. Now, I don't get that, why they think this is going to be a blockbuster. Easter show, of course. Silly me. So they're playing this one at ANZ Stadium at Homebush. Eels versus the Tigers. Look, this is going to be a good game. The back row of Parramatta is really working hard. In the front, they've got a very good front row. The Tigers got a very good front row. Problem is, though, they've lost their heart and soul in Robbie Farah. Don't worry, they've still got heart, they've still got soul, but that punch and creativity from around the middle and the leadership that he provides are going to be sorely missed. I can't back Parramatta just because of my heart. I can't do it. But with your head, you might want to do it. And finally, rounding out, Panthers versus the Titans at the foot of the mountains. Penrith lost their first game at home last week in a soggy game against the Rabbits, who defended fantastically. And the Gold Coast, they're on fire. They really are. Top of the table, winning the tight ones. They're playing like a champ. So yeah, it's going to be tight. I think Penrith are actually going to take this though. I think I'm going to take it well. So put your tips down for Penrith and have a good weekend. Stay safe over the Easter break, guys. See you next week.